Hi guys. Today I'd like to share from one of my favorite passages, that is Luke chapter 5, 1 to 7. Right? This is a story actually of how Jesus called Simon Peter to be his disciple. I'm going to read it very quickly so that you know what happened. On one occasion, while the crowd was pressing in on him, this is Jesus, to hear the word of God, he was standing by the lake of Gennesaret, and he saw two boats by the lake, where the fishermen had gone out of them and were washing their nets. Getting into one of the boats, which was Simon's, he asked him to put out a little from the land, and he sat down and taught people from the boat. And when he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into the deep and let your nets for a catch." And Simon answered, "Master, we toiled all night and took nothing, but at your word I will let down the nets." And when they had done this, they enclosed a large number of fish, and their nets were breaking. They signaled to their partners in the other boat to come and help them. They came and filled both the boats, so that they began to sink. This is one of my favorite passages in the Bible because I feel that this is so much to glean. There's so many revelations, so much truth that I've learned from this passage. I'd like to share two things that I've learned. And I believe that this is what God is saying to some of us in this season. So, Simon Peter, here he is. He's been working all night, doing what he knows how to do, which is to catch fish. But he didn't catch anything, right? He would have been frustrated. He would have been tired. He was done for the day. He was washing his nets. Out of nowhere, this random guy steps into his boat. He's out of the boat, he's washing his nets, but some random guy steps into his boat and asks him to put out from land a little. I don't know why he didn't chase this man away, right? If someone got into my car randomly and just told me to drive, I would probably tell him, "I'm sorry, please get out of my car," right? But he didn't do this. And maybe it was because there was a big crowd there and they wanted to listen to Jesus and it made him curious, right? So he did what this man told him to do. He would have probably been wondering, who is this man? What does he have to say? And he just does what he's told. And after Jesus had spoken to the crowd, Simon would have heard this teaching as well. And so he would have learned from this teaching, but Jesus wasn't done with him yet. Jesus turned to him and addressed his need. That was the lack of fish, because he had been fishing all night and he caught nothing. The first thing I would like to share here is that I believe that God is saying to some of you that he hasn't forgotten you yet. He cares for the crowd, yes, but he also cares for you as an individual. If you're feeling like God has forgotten you, like he's left you behind, he wants to assure you that he hasn't and that he's able to meet your need. The second thing I'd like to share here is that when we move on with the story, God tells Simon to lower his net. Again here, we don't know why Simon decided to listen to the advice of a carpenter's son about how to fish, right? But he did it anyway. And out of obedience, there was so much fish that they caught that it was enough to sink not only his boat, but James and John's boat as well. And it was starting to sink two boats, okay? Now, I believe that some of you might be feeling like you can't go on anymore. You've been doing your best, trying to make something work, but it just doesn't seem to be working according to how you had planned it. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your walk with God. I believe God is saying to you to be obedient to him and do as he leads, right? It might seem crazy, like it was for Simon, because putting out your net in the daytime just wasn't the thing to do. It just didn't make any sense. But that's how God would be able to demonstrate his power in your life so that you know that you didn't make it by your own strength. So church, I believe that this is God's word to some of us in this season, and I pray that you're encouraged by his word.